My father has been an inspiration to me, and he has allowed me to be who I want to be and to have my freedom, to have my identity. And as he says, he did not clip my wings, he let me go forward. And I think this is, he is a role model to all fathers and all brothers and all men.
And what about you, sir?
About me.
Why do you, I mean, I know she's a very inspirational girl, but there's obviously a lot of humor, there's a strong sense of pride that you feel in being recognized as Malala's father. Can you tell me a little bit, on a very personal level, why do you feel such a
Yeah,
strong?
it's very interesting. I mean, in many societies, especially patriarchal societies, we have divided this world into two worlds: men's world, women's world. And when these two words mix up, even within these some cultural traditions and values, this world becomes more beautiful. And especially women have been ignored by men since centuries. My life experience, when I saw my mother, then my 5 sisters at our home, and I had never been with a girl class fellow in my whole life. For the first time, I saw lady teachers when I became a teacher, and we were teaching in the same school. But when I started school and I had these students, amazing students like her, I explored and I discovered that these girls, they are the powerhouses of energy, passion, wisdom, everything. We are so cruel to them. We have just barred them in 4 walls, and we decide everything about them, that they will grow old and as soon as possible they will get married and they will have children, and that's it. So this is how I discovered girl power, and I knew and I believed that if we don't clip the wings of our daughters, and if we encourage our sisters, our mothers, our wives to be the part of our social, economical and political life, I mean, the life will be more prosperous, it will be more beautiful. So this is how I learned from my own life.
So you've taught Malala in school?
Yeah, I mean, she was my student as well. I'm a father and a teacher of her. Although she criticized me a lot, being the principal of the school, this thing is going wrong, that thing is going wrong, morning assembly is not good, and co-curricular activities are not going well. But I tried my best to meet her demands. And this is not only her, I mean, she had the school she was learning in. It was a girls' school, we had a girl campus, and every girl was amazing. I mean, I discovered in them, I explored in them the potentials which they had. Somebody wanted to become an artist, somebody wanted to become a doctor, teacher, pilot, even some girls wanted to join army. So all these amazing girls, and that is the most beautiful part of my life, when I was exploring the potential of girls very closely as a teacher.
And this was only a girls' school, or was it
It was boys' school as well, but I had been a boy in a boys' school. So to be a teacher to boys was not a new experience, but to be a teacher to girls was a very new experience. They were more committed to learn, they were more passionate to learn, they were more sincere. Boys are sometimes, they are not that much interested in their studies. That's why the bold results were usually always topped by the girls. The highest marks and the highest positions were claimed by girls.
So, I mean, it seems like you were vocal even back then with regards to what should be done at the school and whatnot. But can you tell us a little bit about what's life like? I know it's changed quite a bit. It seems like it's changed quite a bit now. But when you are at home, what's life like beyond the limelight for all of you?
Well, at home I have to do my schoolwork, I have a lot of homework, exams, and I have two brothers and they're younger than me, and they just keep me normal because we fight all the time. And then I have great father and a great mother who are always there to support me, and they tell me to eat healthy food, to eat all the time, which I don't really like. Tell me to drink water. But a few things have been changed, and now I'm growing up, getting older, learning more and more every day. And it's like you are beginning to reach the point where you decide that now I'm fully independent. And I just sometimes feel like that point is coming soon, that you decide that now I just want to manage my life and everything I have in my life on my own. And I think my parents are ready for it.
We are absolutely ready for it. Isn't it so early?
No, I'm just above 18 now. See, for them it's early.
Yeah.
So they'll take time.
So every time, like, my father increases the age. So first he was saying 16, then 18, now it's reaching to 25 and then 30, and it's going, because parents always feel like children should be closer to them, and they do feel worried about their children. It's, I think, quite normal. Yeah.
But you're enjoying it? You're enjoying
Oh,
the sense
yes.
of independence?
I do enjoy it. And I have a lot of independence, like right from the beginning, deciding to do the campaign, deciding to build an organization, the Malala Fund, the film, the movie, the book, everything. It just helped me to be at a stage where I had to make the decision. So I have experienced that independence from a very early age, but still I was so close to my parents as well. But I'm hoping for a stage where maybe I decide to become a bit more independent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think about that? You're still a little wary of it, or you're okay with?
No, our family has got one problem, that after this tragic attack on her, I mean, before that, the life was very different. We were living in a very beautiful valley of Swat, which was very peaceful, and after, even during the Talibanization, we were not attacked at that time, but many people were attacked. And I had a dream in Pakistan when we were there before attack on her, and we went to Islamabad for a conference. And when my turn came to speak, I told to the people to the audience that now I have come with Malala to escort her to Islamabad, but I dream that one day she would be able to come on her own. So this was what I thought there. But after this attack on her, our family has got very close to each other, and we also live in Birmingham. The rest of the family is back in Pakistan, so we depend on each other a lot. We want to be close to each other. If somebody is out of home, the rest of the family is anxious and they want him or her to be at home. For example, if I go to Canada or any other country, she tells me, please, why are you going for so many days? You should make this short, and it's unacceptable. Yeah, so these things happen. But ultimately, life has its own set rules for everybody. People grow up and then they get old and then they marry, and then in life they join life, practical life, and then they have their own families. And these are the beauties of life, the diversity of life. So we accept life with all these changes and all this beauty. It will be hard in the beginning, but ultimately we have to bow head to all that comes.
I mean, it sounds like a normal family, and you sound like any other parent, but your life is also like, it has changed a lot. It is different from a lot of other people. So how does the rest of your family, how do your brothers or your mother cope with all these activities? How has it been like for them?
Well, for my brothers, it has been a bit difficult in some cases, because if I was going on a trip or going to a conference, sometimes their school would be affected by it. But they also feel proud of what we do, and they're there to support. Sometimes they don't do their homework on time. Sometimes they don't give much attention to their school, and that's the time when we have argument. I said, do your homework, stop playing games. Other than that, they have been very supportive, and especially my mother. She has always supported us right from the beginning in Swat Valley. She believes that we should speak the truth and tell what's happening.
what? Just finally, I just want to ask, what? Because you're so connected to Sawat and you hear about it, and it's your home. Is the Malala Fund doing something within Sawat right now with regards to girls' education? And if I were to ask you, what is it that you miss most about Pakistan or being home? What would it be?
So yes, we do projects in Swat Valley, and the fund does advocacy, but also focuses on investment on projects on the ground. And we have supported education for the girls who are suffering from domestic child labor, and we are hoping to build a very good school in our in Swat and Shangla, in those areas, and hoping that girls get quality education. This is where I started my campaign, and so I want to continue all my work there. And I'm hopeful that one day we will see a brighter and a better Pakistan with all children getting quality education. And well, I do miss my home, I do miss my beautiful Swat Valley. Now I have seen many countries, so I believe it is really a paradise on earth. It is such a beautiful place, everyone should go there. And I'm just feel blessed that we have such great people, and especially youth.